Hello, and welcome to another exciting edition of Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host. Well, we're down to the nitty-gritty, folks. We got two more movies left before the end of the year, and I gotta say, I picked some pretty good ones for this week. So yeah, I got this one and then one more coming up. So I thought we'd go ahead and take a look at the movie. Now, I kind of watched the slate, but another one I watched with my grandmother, and it's a movie, and it's the biopic, of country singer Loretta Lynn. The movie stars Sissy Spacek, Tommy Lee Jones, Beverly D'Angelo, along with Levon Helms. Coal Miner's Daughter from 1980. I watched this off of the 4 feature film set. So, Coal Miner's Daughter is the movie I'm watching in the set. This set also includes Smokey and the Bandits, The Best Little Blank House in Texas, I'm not saying it on YouTube, and Fried Green Tomatoes, which I already reviewed. I reviewed Fried Green Tomatoes a couple years back, so that one I've already watched. But these two, I've seen this one before, but I've not seen that. But we're going to stick with Coal Miner's Daughter as tonight's movie I just watched. So, yeah, Coal Miner's Daughter. This is the biopic from director Michael Apted. Now, this is a movie that I remember seeing when I got the DVD. I got the DVD many years ago, and I saw that DVD downstairs. But I wanted to rewatch this again. I've seen part of it. The only part I got up to was... this isn't spoiling the movie, but her dad died. That's the part I got up to when I watched this movie. So, let me move it. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I didn't watch much of this. So let's actually talk about this. So, like I said before, this is a biopic about Loretta Lynn. She is a really good country singer. I listened to a song earlier while I was eating dinner. My father put on. My father was a big fan of Loretta Lynn. Her music is just really good. Her current stuff, she collabed with the guy from the White Stripes on an album, I think, because I think the lead singer of the White Stripes was a big fan. A lot of these artists were, but that's Well, I'm just going to leave it at that. So. The movie in whole is actually really good. It focused on her as a 14-year-old. Her father was a coal miner, played by Levon Helms. He was a drummer from, the band. The band. That's the name of the band. But yeah, really good band. But yeah, he has a part in it as her dad. So it's focused on her life, growing up in the coal miners. This movie has a very October Sky feel about another... October Sky, which I reviewed a couple years back, was also about a true story about a kid who lived in the mining town. This is kind of like that, but it's mostly focused on the singer. So she meets up with a man named Doolittle, or D-O-O, who becomes her manager, Doolittle Lynn. She started out as Loretta Webb at first before she changed it to Loretta Lynn. So she is trying to make it out, and she doesn't start out singing, but she kind of sings country songs that are on the radio, and that's how she decides, I'm going to become a country singer. So she basically meets up with Doolittle, who becomes also her manager, but her husband. Yeah, she gets married early in the film. So So to focus on her, and then she takes her to open mic. He takes her open mic gigs. Then she decides she doesn't want to sing. I'm not a singer. I don't like playing in front of strangers. So as soon as she does, she gets very comfortable, and she goes out to the record companies. He takes her out to the record companies, and I'm going to try to get you signed. So then she decides she's going to head off to Nashville, Tennessee, to the Grand Ole Opry, and she meets up with a man named Ernest Tubbs, who plays himself. Yeah, Ernest Tubbs, who is another old country singer. Then we get another woman named Mindy Pearl. She has a place herself, but it really interesting. Michael Apted is a director that I only know of because he directed my favorite James Bond movie, The World Is Not Enough. So that's Michael Apted as a director. It's like, that name's familiar. That's the first time I knew who Michael Apted was as a director, was that Bond picture. But then I watched this and I realized he's actually not that bad. The cast, like I said, it's a wonderful movie. This is a movie that you have to see if you love biopics or you want to know the history of or if you want to know the history of the first lady of country is what they call her later on. So she gets signed, she makes it big. What I like about it is the performance. Sissy Spacek not only sings, but acts really good. Also, she meets up with a woman named Patsy Cline. She listens to Patsy Cline, and two of them become best friends. Beverly D'Angelo is Patsy Cline. But eventually, they meet her. She's in a severe car wreck and survives that. So then she's like, I want to dedicate this song to Patsy Cline. Patsy, if you're listening, get well soon. So after that, her husband decides to take her to meet Patsy Cline, and two of them become best friends. They're almost like sisters at times. But yeah. But then the tragedy happens with Patsy Cline. This isn't giving away the movie, but if you know the history of country music, Patsy Cline dies in a plane crash at the age of 30. And she is devastated. She's sleeping thinking they just play the Patsy Cline tune, and then they realize it's a Patsy Cline tribute. So this is 1963. As we go on, as years go by, time does heal. And then eventually we get later on, and she's now this big superstar. So that's really much about this movie. I really like the movie. I think this movie, it has its flaws, and it does. The only flaw I will say with a masterpiece of the film is it is very long. This is like a 2 hour and 5 minutes movie. Now, I've covered long movies, but this movie can be really long and can get boring at times. I feel like some scenes are just boring. There are some sad moments, like when her father dies, that she's sad and cries. When her friend Patsy Cline dies in the plane crash, she passes on, she cries. It's very heartbreaking, but overall, it has a bittersweet ending. I think performances not only from Sissy Spacek, but Tommy Lee Jones and Beverly D'Angelo. Levon Helms was alright, but he's not really an actor. But awesome musician though. If you ever listen to the band, check them out. They're so much fun. But yeah, that's really what I'm going to say about Coal Miner's Daughter. I don't have really that much to say. This movie is just... do yourself a favor. If you do want to check this out, check this movie out. It is really good. I was pleasantly shocked that I missed out on this movie when it came. Not that. When it was on DVD. I like I said, I had it before, but wow. This movie is so good. And this actually is the 25th anniversary release. Now, I have the same DVD release. The only difference are previews. All the special features are about the same. You're just getting the previews. So that's really about it. The only other special feature I watched was the George Bush Sr. AFI salute. That's the only other special feature I watched. So I don't have much to say about this movie. So yeah, I'm going to kind of rate it right now. I'm going to give Coal Miner's Daughter a 4 out of 5. This film is just so good. It's heartwarming. It's powerful. It's heartwarming. If you want a history lesson in country music, this is definitely a great watch if you want to know the story of Loretta Lynn. She didn't. She was a woman who didn't have that much, didn't have that much. Ultimately, thanks to her husband, not only she brought her up to being from a coal miner's daughter, which was the name of the song she made, but they turned her into a ginormous superstar. And really, at the end, it really makes you think. This, I think, believe, if I have not done this list, if I watched this early in the year, I can tell you right now, this would have made it on my best list. But I already did my best list, so that's why that best list is on there right now. So that's why it's not on there. So yeah, and that's really about it. So yeah, that's my review of Coal Miner's Daughter. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like the content in the channel, you can like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, ring the bell to get all my video notifications so you can catch up with what I put on there. I'm also on Letterboxd, guys, so you can check me out there. Now, before I go, I just want to wish everybody, a happy Thanksgiving. I know it's kind of early right now, but I just want to say I will not have a video up on Thanksgiving, but I will have a video after Thanksgiving. And I'll eventually, not only that, but I will have my worst list, my 10 worst lists at the end of the year. So I have that done and everything. I just need to upload it. And that will come out near the end of the year so I can get you guys prepared, because after this week, Vlogmas will begin. But I got one more movie review coming out this week, plus my worst list. So I kind of wanted to bring that up as like a mini update, but not really an update. But yeah, so like I said again, check this movie out. Check Coal Miner's Daughter. It is really, really good. Really fun movie. So yeah. And as always, keep watching those Universal movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.